Because I know my phone is very old and it doesn't always work.
Of course, I get that.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll start right away. Let's start with a simple question. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Yeah, I would call myself social, happy, almost very happy because most of my friends tell me I smile a little bit too much sometimes, and disciplined.
Disciplined.
Yeah.
Could you expand more on why you said disciplined?
Yeah, because when I went to Sweden, I did military service, which craves a lot from you, and it makes you go out of your boundaries and it leaves your comfort zone. So, and you need to be awake for plenty of hours at the night and just gotta do it for the training. And it takes hard on you, but afterwards you get super disciplined and you can almost do anything.
Yeah,
Sounds
good. Is there a reason why you chose to do the military service?
Mostly because my parents told me, because they saw me as an undisciplined person, and that I didn't study enough and I had to put in some extra work.
So I guess you changed.
Yeah.
So you're here to apply as the job as a chief hotel concierge.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you describe your previous experience in the hospitality industry and how it has prepared you for this role? And in the hospitality industry, it's to encompass the question, it's a question about how describe your previous experiences within. Sorry, I'm tripping. Sorry. Within taking care of guests and
I worked earlier as a hotel concierge at Time Hotel in Sweden, but it wasn't many guests. So it was mostly sitting up all night and waiting for the guests, but many came. Then I also worked at Mockery Pizzeria, a restaurant as an assistant chef. Where had to talk with customers, and we mostly had the same customers. And I get to learn very much there from working at that restaurant. So you need to comfort the customers. And I also worked. I have gone education in confirmation leader, and it's like church thing where you get to rule over a bunch of kids. sorry. And you get to control the rules and learn how to trust in God. Because I'm also a Christian, and we gotta learn how to, because we had many times where we had PowerPoints with young kids, and they're very hard to make you listen, but if you really try, they do it in the end.
Yeah.
They do it.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
All right. What strategies would you use to ensure that the guests are happy, and especially in high pressure situations?
Yeah, I think it's most important to give a good first impression. So I put on a big smile and greet the customers very well. And then I also want to be as honest and giving them the most information that they need for the hotel. And by doing that, they most often get happy, but some of them it's hard to make happy. Sorry.
Yeah, sounds good. Could you can you provide an example of challenging guest requests and how you successfully handled it during, let's say, when you worked at a pizzeria?
Yeah, one time we had a guest who was very drunk, actually. And me and my friend was working there because my colleague was also my friend since 6th grade. And we had to get him out of there. And we had to be a little bit physical and call police. And my task was then to get him out and clean up his mess. And that's what I did. And this resulted in him going to prison. And I got promotion. was in the beginning only a waitress, but then I became the chief assistant chef.
Ah, so it sounds like a happy ending to that story. All right. How would you train and motivate your team to deliver the best service?
Yeah, as I already said, give a good first impression, and you can work together by telling you what the customer wants and make the time worth, or what you call it. But most important, work together, have a good team, and don't get mad at each other. And yeah.
I think that your ability to be happy all the time would be helpful.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Let's say a guest comes in and he complains that the food is cold.
Yeah.
How would you confront that situation?
Yeah, my task in that position would be to first check if it was cold. Then if it is, then I would directly get a new plate. And yeah, hopefully that will result in a happy ending. But if it doesn't, to have to talk to the manager and get some kind of money to the person.
Sorry. My bad. Sorry, it's banana. So now, what would your salary requirements be?
Nothing under $3,000 a month. And I think that's a reasonable salary for this position.
Yeah, pretty reasonable. And what do you expect from your manager?
To be reasonable with me and give me tasks that's both challenging but not impossible. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah, I get you. And where would you say you see yourself in 1 year?
Yeah, probably working for this job and hopefully promoted. Your best worker.
Interesting. And is there a specific reason why we should hire you specifically?
Yeah, because I think I'm a very good fit for this job. Because I'm a very outgoing person. I'm very social. And I often like to work in a group. And I love to meet new people.
Yeah.
And because of that, I become very social. And often in my earlier jobs, the customers left with a bigger smile than what I entered with, and I think that's because of me and my work, and that's why I think I would be a good fit for this job, because customers will become more happy.
Sounds good. And let's see here. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
No?
Any questions?
Nothing about maybe the schedule or anything?
Yeah, the schedule we managed to her here.
Yeah, I can send it to you after the interview. Okay, what do you expect out of the environment, like and your coworkers?
Mostly a good or like a happy environment to work in. Not angry faces at each other, or no unreasonable conflicts. Yeah, mostly a good environment.
All right, and I think 1 second here. I have one other question, mostly for me. I'm just interested. How did you hear about this job?
Yeah, I heard it from my friend. He called that. And he actually was at this hotel, saw that you were hiring. So yeah, I searched for a job because I saw it as a perfect fit for me.
Interesting, perfect. Well then, let's wrap up this meeting. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
And I hope to see you soon.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.